Okay guys, as you can see, I've been working on my quad, on the side, telling you guys about how I was doing the front located battery to the center exhaust. I've got the hood all installed. Sorry if shaky here, just walking around it. Got the exhaust all installed. I've got everything done. It's all back together. Wiring harness has been shortened. Everything's been soldered back together, taped back up, made to look pretty underneath the front. I'll show you that here in a minute. Here's under the seat so far. I've got to finish up the battery box, or my air box a little bit. Just been busy lately, but I've got it back together to where it does run. So you can see where we welded the exhaust right there. We cut the slip on, and we actually cut part of a head pipe off of another pipe and put it onto there to extend it, so we got the extension out. See, we cut the air box. I ended up just making a shitty ass redneck deal with some tin, which it works. I'm JB welding the seam, so that way you don't have to worry about it breaking. And I'm going to JB weld it to the actual plastic, so that way I don't have to worry about too much of it breaking there. Let's go to the front here. Get the old trusty screwdriver out here. Yeah, I've just been super stoked with doing all this work. I just wanted to figure I'd, sum this all up with putting a video on the site here, so that way everybody can see exactly what I've done. Okay, got the hood. Now, we still got to make the strap that goes over the top. What we're going to actually do is we're going to take the stock strap and the grooves on it here. We're actually going to cut these grooves off smooth to where we can flip it right here. And we're going to run some straps. We've got a spot here that we're going to run some strap up and out and have the bolt be right there. And same thing on the back side. And I'm actually going to run a strap from here to the front where there's the bolt spot right there. And we're going to end up using that to mount to keep the front fender, keep the front fenders from shaking all over the place, since we don't have the light in there no more. Got my rev box right here. As you can see, we actually took the actual frame for the rectifier, welded it to the frame right there. I've got that just zip stripped to my frame right now, but see, there's the wiring harness that I got all nice and tucked and cleaned away, or put away, yeah, cleaned away. But anyways, that's kind of the whole deal there. There is a few other things I'll show you guys. I relocated my key to right there. I had done that before I had saw the dash that don't get pissed if I say your name wrong. Spies. I'm gonna say just Spies. Before I had found out that he had those dash kits, I also got my lights. I got that put in finally with my lights at least. So that way I don't have to cut into my hood right here. Get this tightened up somewhat real quick so I can just have that done. Waiting on my shocks to come in this week, my Fox shocks, but kind of cut it. Yeah, not the straightest, I know, but it works for what I need. So that way, like say from over the bars, you can see all your stuff. So you can see I actually painted the centerpiece black to match the hood going back, and as it comes back across the seat, put a little black strip right there. But other than that, it's, I got an IMS, an IMS shifter, yeah. Painted my sprocket white. What you got on that, guys? Got a Tusk case saver on there. Next thing to get done is that baby. We're going 440, possibly a +4 stroke. I don't want to go nothing too outrageous. Ooh, yellow fuel line. But don't want to go nothing too outrageous since I am racing MX with it. We got it all back together last night, and when we were doing that, we were doing a little test roll with it, just rolling it, and come to find out, I bent this rear axle. My buddy who I bought the quad from, he bent, I shit you not, he bent a Tusk off-road axle. Everybody says Tusk has good products. I won't argue it, but when you can bend one, that's when you got some issues. See if I can find the bend here for you real quick. Oh, there you go. He bent the hell out of that, but that's what caused me to have to rebuild this thing, and after the MX season I decided to modify it. I'm going to show you the mount. The mount, what we actually did, let it zoom in, there you go. What we actually did is we welded a rear fender bracket. As you can see, I don't have any rear fender brackets. That's still something we've got to fab up here. We're debating on what we want to do. I think I'm just going to do some, flat carriage bolts to have them on the top right here. Cut a hole through the plastic. Just have a piece of metal underneath and weld that to the subframe. This is the 03 and it has the solid subframe. That was our plan. Well, I got my radiator all in, and like I say, I've got a lot of parts so far from the site, and I really appreciate the guys that have got them for me. My shocks, I ended up getting off eBay. Dude out of Kentucky sold them to me for $75 for some Fox racing shocks off of Polaris. So I already talked to somebody on how to modify them to fit our quads. So once they get here on Monday, when I mod them, get them on, I'll probably post some pictures of that. But I just wanted to get a quick video here. Yeah, I kind of went long. I went about a little bit over 6 minutes here, but give me your feedback. Tell me what you think about what I've done so far. I want to know the positives and negatives of what you guys think. If you hate it, you like it, I need to know, because I need to know if there's a lot more people that like this stuff done or want to know how to exactly do it. Like I say, we did this for the first time on something because I've heard so much about rear exhaust and coming out the center, and I just wanted to be the first picture I could see of it. And I have looked everywhere for center exhaust on an LTZ. Everybody says they've done it. They've never posted pictures. I wanted to prove that it was done, and I wanted to have it done. It's definitely going to be a statement when I go to the track to race against all these LTRs that we race against and all these Hondas and all that. Yeah. There's my buddy's ride. He swapped to once he wrecked this thing and I fixed it. He got a TRX. The thing's got hot cams in it. It's quick, but my stock 400 has, somewhat stock, has beat it. I ended up, like I say, when I did the airbox, I ended up, for my elevation, running a 147.5 for my main jet. It runs fine. It starts up fine. Idles fine. She purrs like a freaking kitten. Hell, I'm not too scared. I'll start it. My buddy's inside. I just hope his kid's not asleep yet, because he may get mad. Guess we're going to have to choke her real quick. Yeah, she starts right up. Anyways, we'll post this up and let you guys let me know what you think.